Sean Myrie. Recent news, right? The one and only Big U, right? You heard about it. It's the big news on, the gram or YouTube urban, news. Big U associated with the Rolling 60s Crips has been besides being charged, right? And he's incarcerated now. The FBI just has reported 20,000 wiretaps. 20,000 wiretaps. That's a lot. Even 100 wiretaps is a lot. But 20,000, that means this is for years. For years, they've been following him, watching him, and they know a lot. They know a lot of business, what's been going on, right? So 20,000 wiretaps. That's a lot. So he's facing a big, like it was already a big case because it's RICO, but even a very big case because even mafia guys I never heard have 20,000 wiretaps. I just gotta laugh because this is to show you how reckless, unorganized, how confident an individual can be by talking, talking a lot, especially on a phone, talking illegal activity on a cell phone. It's not private. I don't know if people even watch some movies or even just look up certain things that you should have. Nothing's perfect, but you should have a burner phone. A burner phone, meaning that you use it and you dispose of it. And there's really no tracking with a burner phone. But he has not used that technique. 20,000 wiretaps they got Big U for. Think of it, right? And who else do they have like this? Who else is on these wiretaps? Who was he talking to? Who he's associated with? You're hearing that there's new news that he may have unalived a couple people, right? A couple people he has unalived. This is crazy. I don't know if this guy has a chance to come out because 20,000 is a lot. That's a lot. Even 20,000 K of anything, that's a lot, right? On YouTube, that's a good view count. 20,000. So 20,000 wiretaps of talking between people over the years. That must be like maybe a couple years because they're getting them from 2010 to 2000 right now, 2025. So over 15 years. 15 years. It's kind of mixed up because they're saying for 10 years he's been running organization, extorting, doing all types of stuff, right? So this don't look good. This doesn't look good for anybody. If you know the law, 20,000 wiretaps for organized crime, they got you. You ain't coming out. You're not coming out of this situation. This is RICO is for organization. So if you don't know, educate yourself about the RICO. You need to educate yourself about the RICO. It's not just one man they're going for. They're going for a whole organization. They targeted the Rolling 60 Crips in Compton for being under Big U. And Big U for a couple years was doing this check-in stuff, and he had a podcast. He actually bragged about stuff like this. Bless up. He bragged about a lot of these things. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. He bragged about a lot of stuff. You could see it on social media. He's been on the internet, Big U. He even warned people about talking on the internet. People associate him allegedly that he's behind Nipsey's, demise. Now, will that be in the wiretap? Remember what I said. Nipsey situation, right? He's a Rolling 60 Crip too, or he was. Who was in charge of that organization? bigU. Did he have any conflicts with bigU? I'm hearing he did, right? On No Jumper, they talk about it. Adam 22 was talking about it. Whack 100 been talking about it. It's very controversial, but these 20,000 wiretaps, man, you didn't realize that you were getting recorded? Come on. How much years, over what, 10 years or 15 years, they've been recording 20,000 calls, and you've been using a commercial phone, not a burner phone? Damn, they got you. He knows that they got him, right? He knows they got him. It's over. He ain't coming out. He's not coming out. It's not like he was well loved by people. He built up his reputation on fear. That's how he built his reputation. Then he kind of hit it up, like camouflaged it as a community activist, saying he's no longer a part of that world. But you could go look on YouTube, right? I've seen videos of this guy talking very, very messy, right? I don't know if it's joking, but he's talked messy in the past. bigU, 20,000 wire taps. Who's on them? Who's on them? Because it's not just bigU. He's the big one they took down, and a couple other individuals. But it's not just bigU. Who's on these wiretaps? A lot of people are running scared now. Whoever associated themselves with bigU, they are running scared right now. What's on those recordings? Who's on those recordings? Who's associated with him? This is not good. I think a lot of people take this as like they don't take it seriously, right? When the FBI is a part of an investigation, they're gonna make sure that they cross their I's and their T's. They're gonna make sure that they're not making no mistakes to be embarrassed or to get themselves in a situation where they get sued themselves or whatever, right? 20,000 wiretaps. So you see what they do? They wait. They wait. They wait. They wait. They listen. They listen. They listen. bigU hasn't spoken, but now they have spoken and put it out there. So what is his defense? What's his defense? He better be real. He better have a real good defense. You know why? Because they have a lot of evidence over the years. So some smart individuals might admit to certain things, what might give him less time, right? Admit to certain things. But if they're gonna bring up an M charge, that ain't good. You're gone. Probably might get whatever the real sentence, what they have still down there, right? Give you, I don't know if it's the chair or lethal injection, but it doesn't help that you became a hood celebrity over time. A hood celebrity making a lot of money, and they want to know how you've been making money. They want to know all types of stuff. They're filtering out everything, right? They're filtering out the podcasts, the content, what's going out, the people you're associated with. They're looking at the Rolling 60 Crips. They're under fire right now. I could just imagine in LA how they feel that their name is all over. Because like it or not, bigU represented them for years. Remember, they said he been part of this organization for 30 years, man. For a long time. They said they've been saying he's been part of this organization, running this gang and controlling LA's underworld, or I don't know if it's all of LA's underworld, but have some influence of the underworld, extorting people, especially celebrities. So what it is, you probably have a couple celebrities who they don't care about the streets, they're civilians, and they're spilling the tea on bigU. You have a a bunch of celebrities with money, probably now they feel this is the time, kind of like the Puffy case. This is the time to spill the tea on bigU, but they're doing it real careful because bigU still has influence on the streets, some type of influence. They're being real careful about how they talk. They're not really going on even social media and talking like the other case, like other cases you see out there. They're being really careful. But the 20,000 wiretaps, who is it? Who's on these wiretaps? If you were close to bigU and he was talking messy, I feel, I don't know if I feel sorry for you. I was going to say I feel sorry for you, but it's coming. The fire is coming to you. I don't know. But please subscribe, comment, like, positive stuff. It doesn't look good. 20,000 wiretaps, not even a mafia boss, not even a cartel I ever heard of, like, with all these wiretaps. And they put these guys behind bars forever. Recently, they have arrested a couple cartel leaders and other types. Not even Puffy has 20,000 wiretaps, and they've been watching Puffy for a while. They got 20,000 on bigU, right? Doesn't help that bigU has a lot of enemies too. I know that Wack doesn't like him. Wack 100, the popular guy. They're connecting him, trying to connect him to bigU in some type of way. I know he doesn't like him. He's wiping his hands of all of this. I could understand that, why he's wiping his hands of all of this. Who wants to be part of this? No one wants to be part of this. Of 20,000 wiretaps, I gotta say that over and over again because just 100 wiretaps is a lot. Even 10 is a lot, but you're talking 20,000. That's a lot of talking, man. A lot of people, and they probably have more than that, but they just picked out the ones what were incriminating. Remember, they're not wasting no time with the ones that is just, it doesn't have anything on it. They picked out what they want out of thousands. There's probably more, but they picked out 20,000 that can incriminate this guy. Listen, it's the FBI. It's the FBI. If I was to bet, they got him. And whoever else. There's more arrests coming, like I've been hearing rumored.